This is You Matter Network, where difficult truths are faced and real human pain is never ignored. This is a family where we listen carefully, speak honestly, and judge no one. Tonight's story involves betrayal, grief, and a loss that has shaken an entire household. Please listen with care. Marvin, what has been shared with us today?
Right away, Patricia. The subject title says, I know I was wrong, but this feels like something else. Hello, Patricia. I'm writing this anonymously because I'm ashamed, confused, and emotionally exhausted. I know I made mistakes, and I'm not here to pretend I'm innocent. I just need people to help me understand what I'm living with, and whether this is what faith, marriage, and forgiveness are supposed to look like. I'm a married man. My wife and I have been married for years, and if I'm being honest, we haven't been in a good place for a very long time. We lived more like strangers than partners. Conversations were tense. Affection was rare. Peace disappeared slowly, then completely. I should have handled things differently. Instead of facing the problems head-on, instead of seeking counseling or separation, I made a choice that I now regret deeply. I got involved with another woman. She became my girlfriend. At first, it felt like emotional relief. Someone listened. Someone cared. Someone treated me like I mattered. I know that doesn't excuse what I did. I broke my vows. I hurt my wife. I own that. Then my girlfriend became pregnant. When I found out, I was scared, confused, and overwhelmed. I knew the situation was wrong, but I also knew there was a life involved now. A child. My child. Before I could even process what to do next, my wife found out about the pregnancy. That was when everything escalated. My wife didn't confront me quietly. She didn't ask for answers or closure. Instead, she went after my girlfriend. She started sending people to my girlfriend's workplace, telling her to leave me alone, calling her a husband snatcher, humiliating her publicly. My girlfriend reacted emotionally. She felt attacked, embarrassed, and threatened. In her pain and anger, she made a terrible decision. She began leaving negative reviews on my wife's business pages using fake accounts. Eventually, she made a mistake and used her real account to accuse my wife's business of harming people. That single mistake changed everything. My wife took screenshots and contacted a lawyer immediately. She began legal action, accusing my girlfriend of defamation. My girlfriend was summoned for questioning. I paid for her lawyer because I felt responsible for putting her in that position. The legal pressure was intense. Court threats, police involvement, fear, shame, stress. My girlfriend couldn't handle it. During the process, she suffered a miscarriage. I still don't have words for that moment. She lost the baby. She broke down emotionally. She cried constantly. She was hospitalized and placed under observation. Doctors said she needed rest, physically and mentally. I cried too. I felt guilt like I had never felt before. I blamed myself. If I hadn't cheated, none of this would have happened. If I had acted earlier, maybe this child would still be alive. But what broke me the most wasn't just the loss. It was my wife's reaction. Instead of grief, silence, or reflection, my wife became joyful. She sang, she danced. Every time I walked into a room, she would sing loudly. She said things like, "The Lord has given me victory." She celebrated openly. I couldn't understand it. A child had been lost, regardless of how it happened, and she was rejoicing. I asked her to withdraw the lawsuit. I begged her. I told her the girl was emotionally broken, that she had lost a pregnancy, that she needed time to heal. My wife refused. She said my girlfriend was pretending to be depressed. She said the moment she was discharged from the hospital, the lawsuit would continue. She even had people monitoring the hospital to inform her when my girlfriend was released. She sent a card to the hospital. It said, "Get well soon, see you in court." That moment changed something inside me. I'm not perfect. I know I sinned, but I couldn't reconcile this behavior with compassion, forgiveness, or even basic humanity. My wife is deeply religious. She prays constantly. She sings worship songs. She quotes scripture. And yet this felt cruel. I asked myself a question I never thought I would ask. Is this what Christianity is about? I'm living with a woman I no longer recognize. Last week, my wife initiated peace. She was calm, she was affectionate, she suggested we try again. She said she wanted healing in our marriage. I believed her. We were intimate. Afterward, she stood up, looked at me, and said, "Thank you for satisfying me." That's when I realized it was all an act. She had used me. She returned immediately to her anger, her singing, her celebration. There was no peace offering, no forgiveness, just strategy. I feel trapped. I live in the same house as a woman I no longer recognize, a woman who seems proud of another woman's pain, a woman who celebrates loss, a woman who refuses to let go even when mercy is possible. I'm not writing this to excuse my cheating. I know I was wrong. I accept the consequences of my actions. But I'm scared about the environment my children are growing up in. That's my biggest fear. Not myself, not my reputation, my children. What are they learning from this? What kind of emotional example are they seeing? What happens when anger replaces compassion in a home? I've lost weight. I barely sleep. My mind never rests. I can't remember the last time I slept 8 full hours. I walk around exhausted, anxious, and broken. I feel like I'm grieving 2 losses at once, the child that never lived and the marriage I thought I understood. I pray constantly now, not for victory, but for healing. I ask God to heal my heart because I don't know how to live with this level of bitterness around me. I ask God to protect my children. I ask God to teach me what accountability looks like without cruelty. I believe in consequences, but I also believe in mercy. I believe in truth, but I also believe in compassion. I don't know if my wife truly believes she is doing God's work or if pain has hardened her heart. All I know is that I'm living with someone who no longer values life the way I thought she did, and that terrifies me. I'm asking for advice, not judgment, not insults, just guidance. How do I move forward as a father in a home filled with resentment? How do I protect my children emotionally? Is forgiveness possible in a situation like this? On either side? And is this truly what faith is supposed to look like? I'm tired. I'm broken. And I need help.
Wrong choices have consequences, but cruelty should never be mistaken for righteousness. Or what do you think? What does this person truly need right now? Punishment, separation, healing, or wisdom? You've lived through something similar. Your perspective may help someone survive this. This is You Matter Network. Join this family and never forget, you matter.